Let's talk about building your own custom AI assistant. One that does exactly what you want it to do. Sounds amazing, right? But for most of us, it also sounds, well, incredibly complicated. Maybe even a little bit impossible. Today, we're going to show you that it's really not.
You know that feeling, right? You get this brilliant idea for an AI tool, something that could save you hours of work, but then you hit a wall. The sheer complexity of it all is just paralyzing. Where do you even begin? How do you tell a machine what you want it to do?
That's it, exactly. It feels like someone just gave you an empty plot of land and said, go on, build your dream home. But you've got no tools, no materials, and most importantly, no blueprint. You can picture the finished house in your mind, but getting there, it feels totally out of reach. Well, what if I told you we're about to hand you that plan? We're going to walk through a framework that totally changes the game, turning that intimidating empty plot into a clear, step-by-step construction project for your very own AI. Okay, so let's get right into it. The solution is called the AI Agent Blueprint, and it's brilliant because it's so simple. It's a 10-step framework that uses that building a house idea to make designing an AI feel logical and, actually doable. Every single step lines up with a real part of the construction process.
All right, so let's grab our hard hats and take a quick tour of this architectural plan. What are the 10 essential pieces you need to build a solid, reliable, and seriously effective AI assistant from the ground up? First up, you've got the foundation. Just like with a house, this is the most important part. What is the AI's main job? Then you put up the framing. These are the core steps and the structure it's going to follow. Next, we build the walls and windows, which sets the rules and defines what info it can, and, just as importantly, can't use. After that, my favorite part, interior design. This is where you pick the AI's personality, its style, its voice, its tone. And rounding out the first 5 is the internal security system, which basically creates safety nets for when the AI messes up. Okay, moving on to the back 5. Step 6 is blueprints. And here, we're giving the AI actual, real-world examples to learn from. Then you've got the control panel, which is for any special settings or unique instructions. The memory vault is absolutely crucial. This gives the AI important facts that it must never forget. Next is site security, which handles the bigger safety rules and emergency plans. And finally, step 10, the finishing touches. This is the final walkthrough where we test, polish, and make sure everything is perfect.
Now, you probably noticed we have 2 different security steps, and that's on purpose. This is a really key distinction. The security system from step 5 is all about internal mistakes. What does the agent do if one of its own actions fails? Think of it like a circuit breaker in the house. Site security, on the other hand, is about the big external rules, like company policies or emergency protocols. It's the difference between a smoke detector inside the house and the fire code for the entire city. So you've got this incredible 10-step plan. You can see the whole structure laid out. But here's where this whole idea goes from being just a good framework to an absolute game changer, because you're not the one who has to fill in all these details. That's right. This isn't just some checklist for you to sit down and painstakingly fill out all alone. The blueprint itself is actually designed to be a collaborative tool. And here is the magic trick. The blueprint isn't just a guide for you, it's a prompt for an AI. You literally copy this whole 10-step framework, you paste it into a tool like ChatGPT, and you ask the AI to help you build your new AI. You can just say, here's the blueprint, help me fill in the details for a world-class research assistant. It's incredible. And just like that, it transforms from a static document into this dynamic thinking tool. You're not just barking orders at a machine, you're starting a creative design session. You're partnering with an AI to build a better AI. And collaborating is super easy. You can pick any of the 10 steps and just ask for help. For framing, you could ask, can you give me examples of the steps a project manager bot should follow? Or for interior design, you might say, change the tone to be a bit more professional, but still friendly. The blueprint gives you the structure, and the AI helps you furnish the rooms. So, when you pull it all together, what does this actually mean for you? It means the keys to creating your own powerful, custom-built AI tools, well, they're a lot closer than you probably thought. Here's the most important thing to take away from all this. Designing a sophisticated AI agent is no longer something that's just for expert coders and engineers. You don't have to understand a single line of code to be the architect of its behavior. You just need to have a clear vision for what you want your dream house to be. Because with a clear plan like this one, you become the director. You guide the construction. You're the one making sure every single part of your creation works exactly the way you imagined it. All you need is a good blueprint. This framework doesn't just give you a method.
It gives you permission to start building. It completely removes the technical barrier and replaces it with a creative one. So really, the only question left to ask is, what AI dream home will you build?